Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Faye What, and let's queer up lesbians and queer women. These 15 lesbian girlfriends were the worst, but we loved every minute. We all love a good lesbian love story, whether it's sweet, steamy, or devastating. Sapphic stories keep us coming back to our screens again and again. But let's be honest, sometimes the girlfriends in these stories aren't exactly angels. They lie, cheat, gaslight, and sometimes straight up try to kill their partners. And you know what? We still can't look away, because not every queer character has to be perfect. Sometimes bad relationships is also real representation. And as flawed as they are, these characters often reflect the messiness of real life relationships. So, with the help of Out, we take a moment to honor the absolute worst lesbian girlfriends in TV and movie history. Let's see which number is my ex-girlfriend. Not because we approve of their behavior, but because they made us feel something, all right? So Harper from the Happiest season tops many lists for how she treated Abby. Then there's Shane from the L Word, who has left more broken hearts in her wake than we can count. Lauren from Lost Girl wasn't exactly a dream partner either. In the animated world, Caitlyn from Arcane made some questionable moves. And Paige from Pretty Little Liars, yikes! Love Lies Bleeding gives us not one, but 3 terrible girlfriends, Daisy, Lou, and Jackie. Out magazine says, quote, Daisy, Anna Baryshnikov, and Lou, Kristen Stewart, are both kind of shitty girlfriends, but Jackie, Katie O'Brien, might just take the cake, end quote. Jack from Ted Lasso and Jackie from Whatever Keeps You Alive both stirred serious drama too. And don't even get us started on the 2 Alexes from Jagged Mind and Orange is the New Black. Tanya from the L Word, Silver from Jeannie and Georgia, and Thaisa from Yellow Jackets round out the chaos. And then there's Kitty from Tipping the Velvet, and Lydia from Tar. Manipulative, magnetic, and memorable. Because let's face it, sometimes the worst girlfriends make for the best television, and bad lesbian representation matters too. Okay, so confession time. I live for messy lesbian drama on screen because I no longer have it in my life, all right? That is what I used to search for in relationships. I would literally ask girls, are you drama? Let's go F. I mean, that was literally my line, all right? So, toxic, yes. Entertaining, of course. We love to be entertained. And like, you know, again, like I always look at my wife whenever we see this kind of crazy chaos on screen, and I'm like, I'm so glad you ain't crazy. Esque, right? You know, and then like, you know, we'll continue watching and they'll be like, I'm the crazy one, huh? And she'll go, maybe, baby. And then we'll continue watching, you know what I mean? But I think that Shane from the L Word was definitely at the top of my personal list just because she couldn't. Maybe Jenny for a little bit, she entertained her, but like she could not stay with one girl. She could not keep, I thought she had a penis in her pants because she was just such a hoe that I thought she was a gay boy for sure, you know? So chaos. Lesbians?
Oh, yes. So, I can't remember the name of the film, but it was on Netflix. It was very popular. It's about this fierce fucking lesbian with a tight bob who had a vape pen, and she would scam older people by having the county deem them as not able to take care of themselves. So they would be put into her group home. And as they're trapped in her group home, she would be in charge of all their funds and just siphon all their money out.
What?
Yes. True lesbian. It was 2000.
Is it Angelina Jolie?
No, it's more recent than that. It was like 2020 when I first watched. She has a fierce fucking bob. But yeah, she was scamming people. And Peter Dinklage is in the film, and he is her antagonist, but they're both bad people. But like she kidnapped his mother and trapped him in the system. And actually through the law, through the system, you could technically get away with doing all this stuff. If you show the government that this person is not able to take care of themselves, the judge can say, okay, you are now under the care of the state, and we are in charge of all of your belongings and all your funds. This woman was a villain.
I gotta find her.
Fierce. I'll find it for you, but y'all know what I'm talking. Put it in the comments below. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
You know.
Write it down there.
Vaughn?
You know, Alex from Orange is the New Black. I mean, it's like, was she a lesbian? Was she not? Or was she just doing it because she wanted to be with the head girl in charge at the time? So,
Yeah.
But
we're going to make her lesbian just because, right?
So.
How about the girls?
I mean, she's a beautiful one.
No, she's gorgeous. Yeah, and there's plenty of people who go to jail and have to hold the pocket and become a lesbian. It is what it is. How about the girls from Queer as Folk? Do you remember? Did you watch Queer as Folk back in the day?
Yeah.
They, right? I mean, they were kind of messy in their own way.
I liked them. I mean, they were good. They were nice people. The one I'm thinking of is, I don't know if she was technically a lesbian, but back in the 90s they didn't really talk about it as much. But Gina Gershon from
Bound.
No,
that is our movie that all lesbians have to watch before you lick something.
Okay, well it wasn't that one that I'm talking about. The Showgirls.
Oh,
I think that all of her little
my
shady moments that she had with Jesse Spano from Saved by the Bell, Nomi Malone,
Yes.
and she would just look at her, and she just would show up at her club, the Cheetah,
Yes.
where she's dancing, and she just knew that she was a whore, or well, that's what the implication was, and I was like, I just won't tell your secret, but you got to kind of be whatever I want you to be, and just that interplay between them when she would just look at her.
Oh, you have to watch Bound.
I did see it a long time ago, but I can't remember exactly all of what happened there. But I just remember that Showgirls just was, for the gay boys, that was like such a cult classic.
Oh, for the gay girls.
So when you see that, you're like, well, that whole thing between the two of them. And then it was like, but maybe they do like each other, but maybe they don't. But it's whatever it is, it's super toxic.
She was so into her that she threw those pearls down those stairs and bye-bye.
Yup.
But before that, she was ready for something. They both had men on the side.
Yeah.
But there was like there's something really powerful between the two of them.
Something gay's happening here.
Something weird happening here, and that is the big. Well, what is your lesbian? Your favorite lesbian? Put it down in the comments, like Bonnie said. Okay, because again, we mentioned a bunch of people, but I mean, you might have like the better ones, and then we'll start watching.
Your favorite toxic lesbian?
Well, I mean, most of us just are. No, that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.